Hey guys!
Hi.
Yay! Welcome back to Wine and Spirits!
Woo! Said that at the same time.
Hey, today we're gonna talk about a couple of white wines we got here. We got some cheeses, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about our paranormal history, starting with my childhood home. So, what are we
Yeah.
drinking?
A Sauvignon Blanc from South Africa.
Yeah, it's called Wild Coast. You can see that right here. We're gonna
I'm
try
excited.
this. We're gonna do a couple tastings. So this one is a white, and then this is a rosé.
I like that one is from South Africa and this one's Italy. So we've got some,
Yeah, got
know,
some
some
territories,
countries.
huh?
Yeah, I like it.
So this one, let's see, South Africa has found a favorite terrier. The most remarkable characteristic is its unique and powerful herbaceous aroma.
Big word.
Refreshing, I know, and perfectly balanced. So let's
Smells
try
good.
this one. Wait. Ooh, it does smell
Cheers.
good. It smells like a Riesling,
Look
actually.
at the legs.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Just kidding, they're not really there at all. But
Ooh, potent. It's weird because it smells like a Riesling, but it doesn't taste like one.
I like it. I like drier wines though, and this is good. For being a
This is
red
really good.
wine drinker, I would absolutely drink this on a warm summer day.
Yeah, I know. Speaking of, it's getting cold out. It's getting very chilly.
It's good. I'm
I
excited.
like it.
I like
this.
the winter.
I know,
though.
I do too. Fall is my favorite season.
I love fall, but I also really love the snow. And I'm from California, so that's big.
Yeah.
Everybody here is like, wait, what? What the hell?
I will take the winter storms over earthquakes, tornadoes, and hurricanes any day.
Yeah.
So that's just me.
We were in an earthquake in California. It was the Northridge earthquake in the 90s, and we lost our home.
Oh.
I know. So earthquakes freak me out real bad.
Yeah.
And I just
Ugh.
nope. I'll take the snow.
I can't even imagine.
Scary.
Do you want to try a cheese first, or do you want to move on to the rosé?
All
Or should
right.
we mix it up?
Yeah, let's do the cheese.
What do we got here?
All right.
She's the cheese connoisseur.
It would really help if I remembered what that one was called. All I know is it's like a brie, but not stinky. But it's creamy, and you need to eat it at room temperature or warm.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I'd put it on a cracker.
I'll leave.
Oh, fine.
I got
Want me to get
flaily
you one?
hands. Yeah.
See, look how creamy it is.
It's like almost like butter.
Here, oh, God. It is like butter. I'll let you take that one.
Thank you.
And he said not to eat the rind. And it was when I was picking this up, though. So I feel like it was on this, but I don't know how to take it off because it's soft.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he wasn't.
Maybe he just meant like it doesn't taste as boop boop. That's good. It is definitely creamy. Do I feel it tastes spicy? Or is that just me? It's weird.
That is a brie without the stink. That is
Yeah.
really good.
It's good.
Holy creamy. And buttery and
And it doesn't have a bad like
it has
aftertaste
no
like
bad
brie
aftertaste.
does.
I need to find the wrapper to this cheese.
See? She's
Well,
like, give me some, please.
I will figure out what the name is.
And then
we'll put it somewhere in the description.
we'll put it in the description below.
Figure
That
it
is
out.
really good.
But I mean, for somebody who wants to get into soft cheeses, this.
I actually
this
think
guy.
I like that. Oh, I think I might like it more than my Gouda. And I love
Really?
Gouda. Yeah, I like the way it tastes. Because I
Have
like
one
that
more.
it doesn't have like some cheeses have like a funky aftertaste
Yeah,
that you
not
can't get
this
out.
one.
Like the initial taste is really good. And then the
I don't know if you guys can see
Aftertaste
how
is bad.
creamy it looks.
Yeah, it's just like, it's smooth. I like it. That's really good. I would do it again.
I
Gotta
will
drink the
buy
rest
that
of this
again.
so we can do the rosé.
God, that cheese is delish.
It's really good.
I gotta tell my cheese guy that was a winner.
Yeah, I need to know the name of that. Just bring it on another episode again. Along with the Devil's Breath, or what is it?
Deer Creek, but it's the one, Dragon's Breath.
Oh, Dragon's Breath. I just did it again.
I brought the Deer Creek, the one with the tequila and habanero infused,
Ooh.
which is my favorite.
Yeah,
right
that
now.
one's really good.
Okay.
And then we're also doing, well, this was a Sauvignon Blanc.
All right, so this one I got from Trader Joe's today. Apparently they sell out real fast, so she's like, if you're looking for something new, try this. It's a Pinot Grigio rosé, and it's made in Italy, and she says they don't make rosés there, is what she said. I don't know if that's true. Didn't really look into it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
Did know.
Did you see rosés when you were there?
I don't know if it, like, I didn't see, like, a Pinot Grigio rosé. I don't know if that's, like, new or different, but
So what she says to get it to this color, oh, fuck, sorry.
that's okay.
That was a lot of wine. My bad. I forgot we were just tasting, guys.
I know, it's hard, because normally we just do one bottle
I hope it's
per
good.
episode, but I kind of wanted to do, like, a little mini wine
It's
tasting.
like bubbly.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a sparkling wine.
Right? So she said to get it to this color, so they make the Pinot Grigio, and then they let the wine sit with red grapes for, like, I forgot how many months, just to get it pink,
To this
a rosé.
pink- Oh,
So
that's
that
cool.
was her.
That's this one right here. Yay! Do that on all of them.
So let's.
I mean, Italian wines, you can't go wrong with
I'm
them.
curious, and it does look like a sparkling wine.
Does not smell good, but let's see. I like it. I think it tastes pretty good. This is another one, even though it is a little bit dry, this is another one where I could only probably have one glass.
My husband would drink the shit out of this.
Yeah.
But also, I would too. It's really good.
It's really good.
And it is
I
sparkly.
like the bubbly.
It has some fizz.
Yeah, it's almost like a champagne.
But not as fizzy, so it's easier to drink.
I love the taste, do not care for the smell. The smell kind of reminds me of like a hair salon when someone's getting a perm.
Well, now you fucking ruined it.
I'm sorry, that's the best.
Damn it, Myra.
That's the best description I can think of, but the taste is phenomenal.
This is really.
I would drink this
No wonder
again.
she says it goes fast.
Oh, and it's
only $5.
And it's at Trader Joe's, you said, right? I'm gonna have to go look. Probably not at the one by me because they have nothing there.
Also bought 3 more of those bottles.
Oh yeah. Oh, did you? I'm surprised they still had it. I bought 4 bottles. We're talking about the Italian wine that we got. I think it was the steampunk.
It was the steampunk party.
It was the steampunk episode. If you want to know what type of wine we're talking about, you have to go watch the episode. But yeah, that wine was really good. They had it on sale again, and they had more in stock. And she bought a bunch of bottles. I bought a bunch of bottles.
In Woodbury, they told me they were gonna stop. They weren't able to purchase anymore. So this is it for. They have no idea how long.
So that means that I'm gonna have
You
to go
gotta
there
stock up.
and get some more. Yeah, I already drank 2 of the bottles.
When you go, you need to tell me because I live right here. And
Oh,
I will.
yeah. I'll let you
I
know.
will open up a bottle of wine and we can have a drink.
I'll let you know.
The best. This is really good though. I keep wanting to drink it.
I know. This would be my sipping
My
wine
husband's
throughout.
sitting there peeking over like, hey,
Give me
pour
some.
me a glass, huh?
Give me some.
All right. So this is a Gruyere. Sorry, I had a frog in my throat. It was cave aged. My husband, when I was cutting the rind off, he put it in his mouth just to try it, and it tasted like a cave smells. The wet, dampy, nasty
Tastes like butt.
cave. So,
That's my description.
but
But the actual cheese itself tastes really good.
Cheese is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And it was aged for 10 months.
That's really good.
Yep. In Switzerland.
I like that one.
It came in a weird package, and it was really long and thin.
Yeah, usually it's like saran
That's
wrapped.
what she said also, but
I was waiting for it. I'm like, I'm not going to be the one to say it this time. Because that's where my mind goes all the
you
time.
dirty hoe.
I know.
I'm just
I
kidding.
know.
You're not.
Oh my gosh, this is good. Okay.
And then for the last cheese,
show you that.
it's my favorite. It's the Deer Creek infused
that's right.
with tequila and habanero. This is my favorite. I always have to have it now.
I know.
I have
it's
a
really good.
problem.
I like it. And it's not like an overbearing spice.
Like the dragon's breath can be really like,
Which I don't know why I keep calling it devil.
it makes you
something.
well, it feels like the devil is in you when you eat
I
it,
know. I was choking on that one a little bit.
right? But that one has such a good flavor. The spice is just right.
Paired with tequila, it actually tastes really good too.
Oh yeah,
With
when
the
we had-
Don Julio.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
Which one am I pouring more of?
I don't know. It's hard. They're both pretty good. So we could do either one.
Shit.
Whatever you do, I'm gonna do the opposite.
I'm very indecisive. How about you choose?
I think I might. Well, since I have a lot in here, I think I might stick with this.
Okay. I'll take some of this bitch. We just have to save a glass for
Bill. Yes. I'll do just a little bit.
Oh, okay. Fuck it.
That was. Oh, that's not a little
Guys,
bit.
I'm not feeling great today. So wine, I'm already feeling better.
Yeah. That's
That's
good.
what I needed.
Yeah.
Wine.
I know, it's kind of a.
Put on here.
Paired with the weather today, it was kind of cold and gloomy.
It was.
So I'm just like,
God, and we were so busy today too. So it was like
same. I know.
errands.
Trying to get stuff done.
Yep. Damn straight.
Oh, sorry. Now I have a frog in my throat. So today, like I said, we are going to talk about kind of like our paranormal histories, but also, I don't know if you want to start
I
first.
can
Did you want
start.
to talk about, you said you had something that
Oh
happened?
my God, guys.
I've been waiting to hear this. So.
All right, so this week has been insane in our house. Like so much activity. Not sure where it came from, but it is like okay. So I don't know. I think it was a Monday. We were shutting everything down here. Mm-hmm. I was upstairs putting clothes in my hamper from the bed because I didn't want to fold and put away.
Yeah.
Obviously, not doing that. So Bill and Leslie were in the hallway. I believe they were in the hallway. I was facing my bed. Mm-hmm. So my right ear was by the window. Nobody was in our bedroom. And Bill had told the Google machine good night. And it said, okay, good night, Bill, and shut everything off, right? Mm-hmm. Except right after she said that, I heard in my right ear, clear as day, I know. They thought I said something, and Bill was like, what? And I'm like, no, that was not me. Because I whipped my head so fast. It was right by the window, by my ear. Wow. Like it felt like it was yelling at me. Leslie also heard it. And he was like, no, that was you. You're just joking. I was like, that was not me. I'm like scared. I got goosebumps. I was like, no.
Wow.
And then Bill was like, I heard that. And I'm like, yeah, me too.
Wow.
But it was so loud in my ear.
That's creepy. I've had that happen a couple of times when I've been sleeping. Like I've heard something go, Myra.
Right.
And then you're just like, and I always think it's like Casper waking up and like trying to get my attention to
Right.
look at something, and then I look and he's like turning the other way, sleeping. I'm just like, oh, come on, just let
But
me
not
sleep.
when you're wide awake and
I don't know if
your whole family.
Oh, I have had it happen, but mine, like I was telling you before, was more like a mimic. Like it was like either Gio's voice or Casper's voice. But that's, I mean, like, why is it
Leslie
saying?
heard it, Bill heard it.
But that's good though. It makes you feel better because someone else is able to validate that they heard it and that you're not just hearing things.
It was very but it sounded annoyed.
Yeah, like I'm like, why is it saying I know?
Stop, I know. I was like, that was fucking weird, but okay.
Weird. It's funny because we were just talking about it. I guest starred on Jerry's The Calling podcast.
Sorry.
Ooh, jeez.
No, there was a fruit fly.
I know, but did you get? I think
No.
you got it.
No,
I
didn't.
thought you did because it was like.
I am not Spider-Man.
Well, I didn't see it anymore, so I thought you got it on the first one.
I wish.
But no, I guest starred on his show. It sounds like it's a movie or something. I guest starred. I was a guest on his The Calling Paranormal show, which is on ParaX Radio. And we were just talking about voices being heard.
Yep.
And how they kind of sound like whispers and they all sound the same, and like how you can see it, you can hear it, but it's not on an EVP.
Yeah.
But that's weird because you always wonder like, what's the context of it? Like, why is it saying I know like that?
Why is it doing that?
Or maybe it was talking to something else that you didn't hear, like it's like something else said, don't do this or go, and then it's saying I know to the other voice, but you didn't hear the other voice. Maybe it was having a conversation.
And I do know that it was male. It was a male voice.
Ooh, I wonder if it's Top Hat guy.
Maybe it might be. So then after.
Yeah.
So after that, I don't know what day it was. Wednesday, I think Bill and I were downstairs watching a scary movie.
Yay.
Because obviously, it was more of a thriller.
Yeah.
I think. It was called Black Phone, I think.
Ooh, I got that in the queue.
Okay, so
Like
there's.
I'm insane.
We.
How was it?
It was pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
I would watch it again.
Is it worth staying up to watch it type movie, or is it a wait?
Yeah.
Until you okay.
Yeah,
I hate movies where I stay up late to watch it and then I'm mad at the ending, like that House movie. Remember the Under the Water House movie?
Oh god, that movie was so stupid.
Oh, I was so mad.
No, but this ending was good. It
Good.
was, yeah. We were sitting on the couch, and in one scene, I'm not spoiling anything for you.
Oh, that's fine.
The dad walks into the kids' room, and the daughter's laying in bed, and he's like, "No playing once lights are out." And as soon as he said lights out, our living room light turned off and then turned back on.
No.
Immediately. And we have never had an issue with that light before, ever. Never. But as soon as it said lights out, it went off.
Oh my god.
And this is after we already heard the voice, and we're just like,
That was up here?
Yep.
Okay. That light?
Yep.
Dang.
So we were just
That's
like,
awesome.
All right, it's happening. Bill and I just looked at each other like,
Yep.
all right,
This is normal.
fine. And then actually the next day, which I don't think I told Bill this, I work from home, so I was working upstairs, just doing my thing. My mom called me, and as soon as she called me, though, Reggie started barking like a lot. And I was like, oh my God, hold on a second. Went down here, looked outside, nobody. I even looked on our cameras, and I was like, what the fuck is he barking at? His hair was standing straight up.
Which way was he pointing? Where is he? In the window?
At this area, maybe the light. I don't really know. Because I was yelling. I was like, I am so
Stop.
sick. No, so then I came, I looked, and I was like, okay, nothing's here. So I went back upstairs. I was like, Jesus, no other dogs in our area. We're outside.
Jeez.
Nothing.
Oof, that's
As
giving me
soon
chills.
as I sat down again, he started aggressively barking. And I was like, what the fuck? And my mom was like, he's seeing things, isn't he? I'm like, probably. His hair is fucking standing up. He's staring at something. Nothing's there. I don't know. So this has been my week.
So I would say next time if that happens, like stick your hand, see if you feel like in the area that he's barking, see if you feel anything cold. Also, I know you're not supposed to investigate your own house,
I'm not doing that.
but sometimes a recorder might help to see if you pick up anything. Or we can come in and investigate it for you because it's not our house.
That's true.
But there's so much activity
Oh,
that's going on now.
And this week, too, has just been, I feel like every day it's something new.
I wonder what's kicking it up. Like, have you brought anything new into the house? Like any antiques? Anything like that? Played with a Ouija board? No, I'm just kidding. I know you don't.
I almost bought one. I saw it, though. It looked really cool.
So that was
that
was another thing we were talking about is why are Ouija boards more of a negative, powerful tool than any other divination tool, like, dowsing rods, EVP recorder,
Right.
Anything like that. And it's like, it's a hard question to answer because, I feel like it's gotten a negative rep because of all the horror movies that show people getting possessed after using it, people not necessarily knowing how to use it properly, but I don't know.
Our house is just, I just feel like right now it's...
What if something happened where you haven't done anything, like any seances or anything like that? Because I'm thinking, what if you opened up a portal somewhere and maybe that's why stuff is kicking up?
Nothing.
Or what if us just talking about it on a regular basis is kicking stuff up? Because I know, too, also, sometimes when you acknowledge stuff that's happening and or if you're talking to it or if you hear it and you're acknowledging that you hear it, that it like starts happening more because it's like now, we got their attention.
Well, honestly, the whole light thing and then the whole Reggie thing, I was just like, now it's just annoying. Like, you're interrupting my day.
This is my relaxation time. Could you?
Well, even like working, I'm just like,
oh, it's stuff happening while you're working?
Yeah, the whole Reggie thing, I was in the middle of working.
Oh.
And I was just like, dude, I am fucking busy right now. I don't need this to be happening. So I wasn't even like freaked out. I was just mad at Reggie for barking.
Yeah.
Which poor guy was probably like, I'm protecting the family.
Mm-hmm. God, it makes you wonder what they see. Makes you wonder.
But his hair was all the way up and nothing was around.
Jeez. That's creepy. It's creepy, but it's exciting. He heard us.
The devil.
Yeah, he heard us talking about him. It's creepy, but at the same time, it's cool.
Yeah.
But, I don't know if I told you this, and actually maybe I should save that particular dog story for when I talk about the hauntings at our house. But kind of diving into like my childhood home is I feel like where a little bit of the paranormal stuff started. And I don't know if I told you about this, but I would hear weird things like a little girl crying in my dad's room because my dad, he snores and he talks in his sleep a lot. So my mom just like wasn't getting any sleep, so she would sleep in the room right next to him. And so sometimes I would hear like a little girl like talking and crying, and I was like, okay, is that my dad talking in his sleep or what? So I would hop up and go look and listen.
Yeah.
But he was sound asleep. And then I wouldn't hear the little girl anymore. And which is weird because as you'll hear in later on my other stories, I always have like some little girl depiction in it. But so that was one of the things. Reggie has something to say.
He's very vocal right now.
I know, Reggie. What do you want to say? Hi, honey. What do you want to say? Do you want to tell your side of the story of why you were barking?
Oh, you just hit my butt real hard with your tail.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to... He's camera shy now, so he's...
I don't have anything for you, honey.
But yeah, so anyway, with my childhood home, that was the one thing. And then there was also sometimes where I was laying in my bunk bed where I'd hear like this little, like it was like little voices talking like, and it made me feel like I was crazy because I would hear that. I would hear walking down our hallway, but there was no one there. And then I would hear the sound of like my door opening, and it's a hard door. It's one of those old style doors where you have to push in and turn it to lock it.
Yep.
So it was that type of handle. So it was
geez.
hard to
Yeah.
open it. So I would hear that. I would hear footsteps coming up our basement stairs, it was really hard to go down in the basement because it
Right.
had the holes, like you always think something's gonna grab your ankle. So I had a hard time going down there. But that's where most of my paranormal stuff started. And like seeing like people walking by, like you see it out of the corner of your eyes, but then you look and it's gone. So yeah, with my childhood home, that's where most of the stuff happened. Did you have anything happen in your childhood home?
I moved around a lot.
Other than
So
I know the orange blob was one of them.
Yep. So I moved around it was a lot. So I never grew up in one specific home, I
Yeah.
guess. But every home I did live in, there was always things. Always. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I have a feel like, I don't know, I feel like ghosts and these and spirits, I feel like it's an energy that is constantly ebb and flowing throughout everything. I don't think it's necessarily tied to one person or place. I know some people think spirits attach to people or objects.
Yeah.
I feel it as an ebb and flow. Like it is just a constant energy that's moving and
Right.
it's everywhere.
And I feel like too that with my childhood home, because I didn't understand it that much and I was always fearful,
Yep.
I don't know if my energy was kicking the activity up. And now that I understand a little bit my sensitivity, if that's what you want to call
Yeah.
it. Now that I understand it a little bit more, I'm not as fearful. But back then, it scared the shit out of me because I was young.
Right.
I didn't know what was going on. I was like, am I crazy or what's going on?
So I was such a dark kid. Makes sense with how I live my life now. I've always been the same. But hi, Mies. So she just wants food. So I was such a dark kid. Like my parents took me camping, and we went to this place where we stayed in somebody's trailer, but the bathroom was like super far away. It was nighttime.
Oh.
In the middle of the night in the woods. Without even hesitating, I got up, didn't even ask my mom, nobody to come. I didn't wake anybody up. My mom woke up and watched me just walk into the woods, pitch black.
Oh, geez.
And I just went to, like, darkness, this shit does not freak me out normally. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, no.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I was kind of a little bit of a wimp when it comes to that stuff back then, but now it excites me, and it's kind of why I do what I do. I love doing this show, talking about it, and I love doing investigations.
Oh,
But,
sorry.
oh gosh,
Sorry,
you
guys.
guys, they're already fighting over the crackers.
Sorry.
But anyway, that was it. That was all we were going to talk about. We just kind of want to talk about our paranormal histories. We'll be talking about more of it, not in the next episode. The next episode, we're going to give you a little true crime teaser taste.
Mix it up a little bit.
Mix it up a little bit, but we will be continuing this discussion because we've got more personal stories to tell you about our upbringings. But if you like the content that you're seeing, like, subscribe, and share, please.
All right.
That's it. Thank you, guys.
See you on the other side.
Yeah.